run down my ingredients with you. You're going to need at least around about 2 tablespoons of butter, and then you're going to need at least around about 7 to 8, 10 medium-sized potatoes. Alright, then you're going to need 2 pounds of smoked sausages sliced. We're going to slice these up, about 2 pounds of them. And then you're going to need 1 onion slice, and then you're going to need 1 bell pepper, and then you're going to need 2 cups of water. Alright, now you're going to need 2 chicken bouillons, and I got some base here that I'm going to add to it also, a little chicken base to add with that. And then you're going to need 2.5 tablespoons of Old Bay seasoning and some garlic salt. You're going to need at least around about, I say, 1 teaspoon of the garlic salt. And then I got some pepper flakes, red crushed pepper flakes. You're going to need about 1 teaspoon of that. And then you're going to need just some salt and pepper, you know what I'm saying, just for taste. So I'm going to go ahead and whip these ingredients up together, and we're going to see what we're going to come up with, so stay tuned. Alright, we're back. We added our butter, and we got our butter melting. We got the stove set at medium-high heat. Now we're going to add our smoked sausages, and we're going to let these cook for at least around about 5 minutes. After we let this cook for about 5 minutes, then we'll add the onions and the green peppers. So just keep stirring. Keep stirring this for at least around about 3 to 4 minutes. Keep an eye on it so you don't, burn it, but keep your stove set at medium-high heat. And then we're going to add the onions and bell peppers. Alright, so we'll be right back. Alright, these smoked sausages has been cooking in this butter for about 5 minutes already. So we're going to go ahead and add our green peppers and onions. And we're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes. And after we let this cook for about 10 minutes, that's when we're going to go ahead and add the rest of all the ingredients. Remember, you're going to keep stirring this here. You don't want nothing to stick or even burn, so just keep an eye on it. So we're going to let this go, continue to cook for about 10 minutes. Be right back. Alright, I done let this cook with the green peppers and onions for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients, alright? So that's 2 cups of water. And I got 2 chicken bouillon that I'm going to add to that. And then I got that chicken oh man, good God, I can't get my thinking right. That's that well, I'll tell you in a minute, man. That's funny, ain't it? So I got all my spices going in. So I'm gonna add my potatoes. We're gonna stir all this together. We're gonna let this cook for at least around about 30 minutes with the lid on. That's something I can't get my head right. Alright, so I got all the ingredients in that, the rest of them. I'm going to go ahead and let this cook for about 30 minutes, like I said. Remember, the recipe for this is smoked sausage and potatoes. Alright, smothered smoked sausage and potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing popping, y'all. Be right back. All right, y'all, here we go. This is it. 30 minutes in. Potatoes are tender. Everything's cooked right. I'm going to let that settle. So I'm gonna plate this up here in a little bit, and then we'll see the end result. All right. Be back. All right. Food is done. Right there, we got the smothered smoked sausages and potatoes. Check that out right there. Smothered smoked sausages and potatoes. And then we have the ribs I got. I fixed some ribs over here, man. That's coming soon right there on YouTube.
So you ain't cooking no fried chicken?
And I got fried chicken right there. Tasty. Very tasty. Alright, check out Mack's Kitchen and Grill. Doing it up big time. Peace. And may God bless. YouTube family, we're doing fried pork chop with some cornbread waffles. So let's go ahead and prepare this seasoned egg mixture so we can let our pork chop rest in it. So the first thing we're tossing in is 2 eggs. We have some kosher salt. We have some complete seasoning. Some garlic powder. We have some garlic and onion spice blend. I found this at Ross. This is some good stuff. And we have some black pepper. Along with that, some parsley. So we're just gonna mix this up real good. And after that, we're gonna let our pork chop rest in this here seasoned egg mixture for at least around about 35 minutes to an hour. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and season up our flour. You can use whatever type of your favorite. You can use your favorite chicken seasoning. I love this stuff right here. So we're gonna toss in some black pepper. And some Cajun seasoning. Like I say, you could basically use whatever type of seasoning you like. let's go ahead and make our cornbread waffle mix. So I'm using some Jiffy cornbread, and there is some instructions on the box that will show you how to make their basic waffle. So I'm using 1 egg. Yeah, that shell, you don't need the shell in there. And I'm using some of my favorite oil. That's vegetable oil. And I'm putting in some milk. Here I want to add in some kernels corn. About 3 to 4 good spoonsful. And then I want to chop up some jalapeno peppers. These are pickled jalapeno peppers. I'm gonna give everything a good mix. Then I want to toss in just a little bit of sugar. Mix that up, and we're moving on over for the next step. So here I'm going to make me some pan gravy, and I'm just using some flour along with some butter. And I got here some roux that I fixed and prepared. And I'm just going to warm this up until it becomes like a paste consistency. Then I'm taking in some water and just continue to stir. I'm going to continue to stir this until all the lumps are broken down. And add just a little of water, a little bit at a time. And I also tossed in some sliced onions to give it that nice onion flavor. Now I'm finna add in some black pepper and some more of the chicken flavor. And some of this here garlic and onion seasoning. You're gonna give everything a good mix. And then I wanna just toss in just about 2 tablespoonfuls of whipping cream. And we just want to cook this up to whatever thickness you like. Set it to the side. So I'm using a waffle iron for my cornbread waffles. You can't have fried pork chop, cornbread, and some pan gravy without homemade mashed potatoes. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. This is definitely a savory dish to enjoy. You guys got to try it. I want to thank you guys so much for checking out this here video. Please like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section also. Let me know exactly what you would like to see in the up and coming future. I always say this at the end of each and every video. Love and not hate. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Love you guys. Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Like, you know, gravy moist and not over seasoned. The brisket sauce.
Y'all be in it.
Good.
Then my daughter getting her hair did, y'all. They
Ain't no
eat
client.
this thing.
This
I know.
family.
That family, okay, that family. They killing it.
Good. Bless you. Gracious God. Make you do a little dance. This is Sunday morning. This is a Sunday morning breakfast. I don't even.
Well, hey, y'all. Thank you so very much for taking time to come over here and visit with me over on Fritz's Cooking again. I'm Fritz, and guys, it's Sunday, so I reckon it's time for another Sunday cook, y'all. And what I'm actually going to do is 24 hours ahead of time, I'm going to prepare my chicken here. And what we're actually going to do for y'all guys is fry some chicken wings out there on the Camp Chef and my black iron pot out there, guys. And basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be utilizing Mack's new awesome recipe, guys, and he turned me on to it and he shared his secrets with me, guys. Ray sent me some of this Moss hot and spicy Britter mix, guys, and this is milled right there in North Carolina. And the deal with this, okay, guys, I've been utilizing Mack's method of frying chicken for a few years now, guys, and I'm here to tell you it turns out the best fried chicken in the world. And basically it's an egg wash with the parsley here, guys, and but we're going to take it to the next level, y'all. Check this out. Now what we're actually going to be doing here is we're going to actually be seasoning it in that egg wash. Instead of just using parsley, we're going to be using rosemary, sage, and thyme, guys. These are fresh herbs here. And I got both packs of this for $2 for $4. And I got some extra rosemary as well, guys. Ray, I couldn't find marjoram. They said they don't carry that, so I guess we're going to have to go without it on this cook. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much what it's going to be. We're going to be wings, and we're going to season it up with the poultry herb seasoning and just a little bit of parsley, and we're going to be breading it off with this fantastic breader mix that Mack sent me. But let me go ahead and get prepped here. I'm not going to go all haywire cutting these up, guys. There's no point in it. I'm just going to cut the tips off. So I'll get right back with you in just a bit. All right, guys, well, all I'm going to simply do is I'm just going to take and I'm going to cut these tips off, guys. And all you got to do is get yourself some kitchen shears here, guys. And, okay, guys, what I have here is I bought a poultry herb blend, fresh herbs. And it's rosemary, sage, and thyme, guys. And that's what I have in here. And I tried to strip off most of it. Basically what I did was I took my sage leaves and I just broke them off like so, broke off the stem, and I just tossed them in along with the rosemary. Basically I just grabbed the rosemary and kind of just stripped it like so. But I think we got plenty in there. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to bruise it up a minute, and then we're going to get right back with you. Just hold on 1 second, guys, and I'll get right back with you. But take a peek at that. Doesn't that look good? All right, guys. All right, guys, we're ready to get started here. I got 3 whole eggs. I'm going to beat them up. Ain't got to be perfect. All right, guys, I got some egg beaters. I'm going to put them in there. And you want to do this at least 24 hours ahead of time. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to get our chicken on down up in here. A few pieces, like so. And I'm going to take a little bit of our herb seasoning, drop it on down in there, like so. Take a little bit of the egg mixture, put it on in there, like so. All right, guys, we're just going to simply repeat. And I got some extra egg beaters if I need it. All right, guys, get a little bit more of our blend in there, like so. A little bit more of our egg, like so. careful doing this, or you are going to have the biggest mess that you've ever seen on hand. All right, guys. All right, guys, that's what we're looking for right there. And I'm gonna let that marinate a good 24 hours. All right, guys, we'll see you in the morning. We're gonna get to frying Sunday morning. All right, guys. All right, guys, we got our chicken wings with our fresh herbs. We're gonna go ahead and get it on down here and let it marinate. All right, guys, we'll catch you in the morning. All right, guys, we're ready to get started frying our chicken. We've had this marinating for a good 24 hours, maybe even a little longer. But, all right, guys, we're getting ready to get started with Ray Mack's new chicken fried recipe here. And basically, guys, this is what we did was we put it down in an egg wash and we put some fresh herbs. We got some rosemary, some sage, and some thyme in there, and we let it marinate for a good 24 hours, guys. And what I've done is I set it up here on the table and I've let it come up. I've had it sitting out probably about 30 minutes, guys. You don't want to do it ice cold. Now, we're going to actually be using Ray Mack's this breading mix that he sent me, Moss Hot and Spicy Breader Mix. But I'm not sure how spicy that is, and Mom cannot hardly tolerate spicy food. So what I'm going to do is, what I did was I just got her some all-purpose flour here with a little bit of, just a little bit of pepper and some lemon pepper and a little bit of garlic. So let's go ahead and get started with this, and then we'll move on to Ray's. I'm going to get her maybe about 3 or 4 wings of just regular batter. So basically what I'm going to do is kind of, drain them off a little bit like so. And then just get them on down in here to the flour mix. Flour them up a bit. And that should do it. All right, guys. There's one for Mama. All right, guys, we got Mom's 4 wings done with just some regular flour and just some common spices. And put a little piece of tape here to help me realize which ones are actually hers, and I'll fry hers first, and that way we don't get them mixed up. Let's go ahead and get into the mosses here. Some of this batter that good old Ray Mack sent us. And all right, guys. Man, that smells good. Let's get a peek at it. Oh yeah, it's a little bit darker in color, richer in color than the other batter, or just the common all-purpose flour. All right, guys. Man, that smells, God, it smells good, Bray. That is the stuff, man. I can already tell it. All right, guys, let's get in here and grab us some pieces of chicken here. All right, guys, man, this is gonna be delicious. I can already tell it. Okay. All right, guys, we got our beautiful chicken wings all breaded up with some of that fantastic breader mix, that Moss Hot and Spicy Breader Mix Ray Mack sent us. Here's our lineup for tonight, guys. I'm just going to keep it simple and easy, guys. The star of the show is going to be that fried chicken. Guys, we got my favorite standbys, guys. Bob Evans garlic mash. Now, this is my new favorite. I used to like the loaded tater, but I'm here to tell you the garlic is just outstanding. And like I said, my sister-in-law turned me on to this, guys. It's broccoli and cheese, and I'm here to tell you it's got a rich, velvety sauce to it, and we're just going to have a little bit of gravy along with it as well if I want. So, all right, guys, let me get out there and get to frying. You ready to start frying some chicken wings, boy? Huh? Ready to start frying some wings? Okay. All right, guys, I like to fry with peanut oil, so let's get that on in there. I love cooking with dogs barking. Makes my day. Alright guys, and I'll reserve a little back in case I need to add just a little bit more to it. But alright, come here. That's enough. That's enough. Come on. All right, guys, we're right at 375, a little bit above it, but once we get the chicken in there, it's going to drop the temperature of the oil. So let's go ahead and get Mom's in here. Away from you. Away from you. Away from you. Away from you. All right, guys. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be good. All right, guys, we're looking good. All right, guys, we're exactly 5 minutes in. We're frying at 375. It's the 5-minute mark. I like to just flip them. Look at that, y'all. Man, oh man. Okay guys, our 10 minutes is up. I went ahead and I fired up my grill here and I've got it on warm. And what I'll do is I'm actually going to transfer them up top here. Look at those guys. Daggone, that looks good. Alright guys, ain't that something? Ain't that something? Alright y'all. Alright, now we're moving on to Ray Max here, guys. Away from you. Away from you. Away from you. Away from you. And I'm able to do 4 at a time here, guys. Oh yeah, guys, just don't get no better than this, y'all. All right, guys, we're a little over 5 minutes in. Oh, I like that color on there, Ray. That is awesome. All right, guys, we're ready to pull these bad boys. Look at the color on them things. Ain't that something? Almost oranges. Opaque look. But these over here. All right, guys. Away from you. Away from you. Away from you. Away from you. All right, guys, we're almost done. Ain't that something? She's hanging right at 375. Like I said, I like to do mine about 10 minutes. All right, guys, we're 5 minutes in. I want to do my flip. Man, I can't believe the color on that, guys. All right, guys, we're ready to pull this round too. Good gravy, it looks good, man. I wish y'all could be here to eat this with me. I sure wish you could stop by, Ray, and have some. I like to share this with everybody. Alright, guys. Our final round here. You can see some of that rosemary sticking to it. Ain't that something? Alright, guys. Away from you. Away from you. Away from you. All right, guys. 10 minutes, we're gonna be on the table. All right, guys, we are done. Man, ain't that some beautiful fried chicken right there. All right, guys. There's Mama's. All right, guys, we got our fried chicken that with that Moss's hot and spicy britter mix that Ray Mack was kind enough to send me. I appreciate it, Ray. It smells out of this world, and I'm getting ready to tell you how great it tastes here in just a minute. Guys, this is a Southern feast at its best. We got fried chicken wings, both mild or regular and spicy. I've got some broccoli and cheese, guys, and some garlic and mashed taters, my Bob Evans, my standby. We got some slaw. We got some cardboard biscuits, and we got some chicken gravy there. But guys, look at that. That is the star of the show right there. I'm here to tell you. All right, guys, let's get plated up here. And Mom's done dug in. She's going to try a piece of Ray Mack's style. How is it, Mom?
Oh, wow.
Is it too spicy for you? Or?
So far,
Yeah, it's not overwhelming at all, guys. I had to take over. It is fantastic.
Thank you, Ray Mack. Thank you, Mr. Carly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Delicious.
Thank you, Ray. Man, I appreciate it, brother. Guys, let's get in here and get us a piece. It's hotter than fire. I mean, hot-wise. You know, I just took it out of the fryer.
Wow. Got a great crunch.
That's outstanding, Ray. It's just got the right amount of heat. It doesn't overwhelm you. It's not like one of those that you can't even taste the chicken. This is perfect, man. Thank you for turning me on to this, guys. I will be ordering more of that right out of North Carolina.
Herb.
Yeah, he was really onto something there. Yeah, Ray, man, that you were right, man, with the fresh herbs, the what was it, rosemary and thyme and sage. That's a perfect seasoning blend, guys, and using fresh herbs is the only way to roll, man.
That's superior to dry herbs.
Oh yeah, blows dry herbs out of the water.
Wow.
I'm gonna try one of these bad boys.
That's first rate.
It is next level yummy, ain't it? Oh, I got a big piece of that rosemary. God, that is insane.
I've never had a fix this way.
That blows the kernel clean out of the water, guys. I'm here to tell you. Good gravy is good. These are some huge wings, too, ain't they? Look at that, right off the bone. I love my Camp Chef, guys. I can't quit eating them. Got a really good crunch.
Yeah, this can become addictive.
we will be getting more. I'm hoping they got grits too.
Yeah, I like to explore them.
Heck, I could make just a meal out of just the chicken. But we do got to get some of our mashed potatoes and gravy. Wow, that's hot.
Like they say, this ain't your grandma's chicken.
I do miss grandma's chicken though. Man, oh man, look at that broccoli and cheese. And guys, we love our Walmart slaw, y'all. It is delicious. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm here to tell you. And you can get it for like $2. Can't beat it. Oh, that's perfect with fried chicken. Sop my biscuit down a little gravy. Hey, y'all. Ha ha. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to get after this. I'm here to tell you this is some of the best fried chicken I've ever had. I know I say that all the time, but I'm here to tell you Ray Mack is on to that with the fresh herbs and that Moss's batter, man. Sarge is loving it. Well, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so very much for taking the time to come over here and visit with me on my Sunday Cook. It means the world to me, and I appreciate y'all checking out my other video series, Working Wednesdays and Cooking Tips and Household Hints. I'm really getting into that, and I've got another, I think, a pretty good household hint coming up this Friday. So, guys, I reckon we're going to holler at y'all soon. I'll see you Wednesday, y'all. Thank you so very, very much, Ray Mack. Thank you, Carlise, and thank you, Steve. All right, y'all, we'll holler at y'all in a bit. Thanks so much. Bye.
Hey, hey, what? Ray Mack, hey, what? Hey, what? Welcome to Ray Mack's Kitchen and Grill. Love and not hate. Love and not hate. Welcome to Ray Mack's Kitchen and Grill. Love and not hate. What? Love and not hate. Come on. Welcome to
Okay, hold on for a second.
Hey, what's up? This is Ray Mack from Ray Mack's Kitchen and Grill. I'm gonna make this real quick, y'all. I'm just gonna do an old Southern fried chicken, North Carolina style. Who knows? This is my style. Alright, but it's gonna be an old recipe. The first thing that I'm gonna do, y'all, I got some fat back in this here pan that I'm gonna toss in the oven. I got the oven already set at 350 degrees, and I got some chicken that I'm going to go ahead and wash up, some leg quarters, 3 leg quarters. I'm going to cut these down to just, get 3 legs and some thighs out of that, and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to season these things up, and we're going to have the best oven fried chicken possible. And guess what, y'all, I'm just keeping it plain and simple with some old-fashioned roasted chicken rice that we can basically just cook up in 90 seconds, and then we'll be ready to have a good oven fried chicken meal. Like I say, I'm keeping it old school, North Carolina way, Southern style. I'll be right back. Alright, YouTube, I got a couple strips of this here fat back in this here pan. I'm gonna go ahead and toss it in the oven. I got the oven set right now at 350 degrees. Okay, guys, I got my chicken cut up. All right, so what I'm gonna use to season this up, I got some blackened seasoning. All right, so I'm just gonna take some of the blackened seasoning, put it on, and I'm not gonna put no salt on it because that fat back already contains some salt, and I'll be using that grease. And it's just the same that they used to do back in the days, frying chicken up in the country. We're using pork lard. I say Lord, pork lard. I'm country, y'all. Come on, man. So I got me some blackened seasoning, putting it on this here, and I'm going to flip them. The only thing I'm going to use just for the chicken is the blackened seasoning. Like I said, it's that Zeta Ranch. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's that Zeta Ranch blackened seasoning. And just want to season this side up pretty good. And I got some flour in a bowl that I'm going to dredge these chickens in. And I'm going to go ahead and season that flour up as well. So it's going to have some flavor to our oven fried chicken. There we go. So let's go ahead and season up our flour. All right, for our flour mixture, we're going to first put in some parsley. Now, I'm going to put in some of this here Spain's spicy seasoning. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of my own little seasoning rub. Like I said, you can use whatever type of seasonings you like just to season up your flour. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Remember, you don't have to add salt to this. I just want to add just a little bit more of something that I created. I will share this on YouTube, all right? But you could just use whatever type of seasonings you want. All right, that's enough of that. And we just want to mix this up. Now, once we got this mixed up, we want to take our chicken, okay, and place our legs in. And you can also place your thighs in there. It all depends on the size container that you have. So I'm using a plastic container. It's a Glad plastic container, and it's a nice size with a top. And I just want to shake it. Make sure everything is coated well. Now, while this is sitting in here, I'm just going to leave this sitting just like it is. Alright, I'm going to leave this sitting just like it is for at least around about 15 to 20 minutes, just like this. I'm not going to touch it until I get ready to put it inside the oven, and I'll be right back to show you the next step, so don't go nowhere. Alright, YouTube, I got my fatback grease already cooked up. Just want to take it out the pan, snack on this with some bread, eat this with the meal. And as you can see, we got grease and bits and pieces at the bottom. That's what we want. We want some of that grease at the bottom. Now what we're going to do is go to the next step and put our chicken inside. Alright, let's go ahead and toss our chicken in, starting with our legs. Alright. We definitely have room for our thighs. And this chicken is definitely coated with some flour on it. I mean, it is coated well. And we're going to keep the same temperature at 350 degrees. So whenever you take your pan out, you just want to leave your oven on at the same temp. Alright. Now, from there, we're going to go ahead and put these in the oven, 350 degrees. And I'll show you the exact process. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a thermometer and I want to read out the internal temp of the chicken breast. And I want to get a crust on the outside. So I wanted the temperature to read at 165 degrees, but I will show you that as we continue to cook along. So stay tuned. I'm putting this in the oven right now. Y'all, let's get ready to make us something to baste this chicken with, okay? So I got a microwave-proof bowl, along with a half a stick of butter. Man, I wish y'all could smell what's going on in this kitchen now. I tell you the truth, there's something good going on up in this here kitchen. All right, so I got some dried oregano that I'm adding to the butter. Along with that, I got dried parsley, okay? The next ingredients that I'm gonna add into this, y'all, is my very own house blend seasoning. You can use whatever type of seasoning you have in your cabinet, but whatever you do, don't put salt to this. Remember, there's salt in the fatback grease. All right, so now what we want to do is just put this in the microwave and nuke it for at least around about 10 seconds. After that, stir all your flavors together. We're gonna go ahead and baste our chicken with this. Now, the chicken has been sitting in the oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. Pull it out. You don't have to turn your chicken. You don't have to flip this chicken. I did not flip this chicken at all. So now I'm taking the butter mixture, just putting it right on top of that skin, because this is gonna help get that skin crispy. All right, y'all. Definitely, I know you guys, I know, it look good already, but just wait, it's gonna be fantastic. All right, after that process is done, we're gonna crank up our oven to about 300 to 75 degrees, or if you wanted to speed up the process a little bit more, crank that sucker up to 425 degrees. So after that, after the temperature is set on the oven, we're gonna go ahead and put the chicken right back in, and this is what we got. All right, this is what we got right here, y'all. You can hear this crispy skin. This is our southern fried chicken in the oven, and it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate up a plate and go from there. Be right back.